So how many shirts are flying out of the store?
None sold today, which is kind of depressing.
You can't believe your eyes. What you heard or lies. My
Dick.
is too much to hold. Too much to hold.
Whoa! How about that? Throwback to, what, episode 1 or 2 or something like that.
I think that was 1, wasn't it?
That's when we had plans and ideas. we had one meeting. We thought of a few things. And then...
and we did them all on the first show.
Yeah, and then we've been coasting ever since. But, yep. How about that? We're back. Your favorite T-shirt shilling podcast. Everyone get their new T-shirts. I don't know how long those take to be made off of tpublic.com, but Pot of Thunder has T-shirts, 2 designs.
That's exciting.
Get them while they're hot.
It's exciting.
You can get a hoodie. You can get a baseball tee. I kind of like the baseball tee.
I like the baseball tee, but I noticed in the hoodie section, I don't know if all the listeners are aware of this.
Yes.
There are options for, I guess you have the regular hoodie, and then there's like the soft, thinner hoodie. Which I didn't see at first. It took me a little while to see that there were T-shirts with the cotton blend.
So they got the beanie?
All kinds of like different options for everybody there.
Thinner fabric for greater sensitivity.
There you go.
The reservoir tip in the hood.
How about that though, huh? T-shirts, sweatshirts.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, I've never ordered anything from this outfit. Hopefully the quality's there. Specifically in terms of the reproduction of the image.
Yeah.
But we'll soon find out.
You know, if it's really shitty, that might make it even better. It just goes with our show if it's bad.
I mean,
perfect representation of what we do.
The website looked good, so I thought, okay, well, they have their website put together nicely.
Yeah.
So,
there's no question about that. I mean, Cafe Press is okay, but I find that, you know, with repeated washings, the screen prints kind of, you know, degenerate quickly. So, so yeah, I'm not weeping that we didn't go with Cafe Press. This other place is worth a shot.
Well, there's a reason, and that reason is more money for us.
That's pretty damn good reason.
tpublic.com.
Got shirts
Get
for
'em.
sale.
Same price as Cafe Press to the consumer. More money in our pockets.
Well, and again, if the quality sucks, complain to them.
Yeah.
You know? But hopefully that won't be the case, and everybody will be happy with it, and maybe you can roll out some more stuff.
Yeah.
Cafe Press is actually pretty good for the more tchotchke items.
Oh, wait, check this out. Because I started a Cafe Press store. You listeners, maybe we'll post this on Facebook so you could see it, but look at this ridiculous item. That's kind of small, but...
What is it?
Can't even tell what that is from here.
Jesus
It
gown?
It looks like it. It's a Snuggie.
Oh,
it's like
wow.
a robe towel thing, or whatever, robe...
So it's like terry cloth?
I guess. I don't know. Or maybe
Like
it's
a fleece?
like fleece or something.
Fleece, yeah.
Yeah, but it's got the Pot of Thunder eye, 2 pockets. It's like a cream off-white. But it
Wow.
looks like some kind of altar outfit. It's very
it looks
strange.
like something Jesus wore.
So I think we should probably do another site. Cafe Press, the rare items. Because I heard that someone wanted glass, like drinking glasses and stuff.
Yeah.
Because they have that on Cafe Press.
Cafe Press is pretty good for all the tchotchke items. The apparel, like I said, I've ordered some stuff from there, and the screen prints kind of wash away quickly. So hopefully this stuff will be pretty good. Well, I'm sure we'll hear about it one way or the other.
Yeah. Yeah, and hopefully people will post pics.
Staggering.
Wearing their Pot of Thunder T-shirts.
Staggering amount of sales so far after a couple days in.
I was delighted to see people saying it was not very long after the post went up. People are like, yep, ordered them. And ordered them? Like, more than one? Wow.
A lot of people ordered multiple items.
Oh,
in
there
one
was a
order.
sale on the
That's
T-shirts, right?
Yeah. So let's get it out there one more time before we start the show. Because, so far, the only way, if you're not following us on Facebook, but you listen, you have no idea.
That's true.
So, we posted a link on Facebook, but if you're just listening, go to tpublic, T-E-E, public, can't spell that word, .com. Search for Pot of Thunder. The search is enabled. It wasn't working for a couple days. Talk to the tech folks. Got it all ironed out.
Rattled some cages.
Yep, 2 designs. Go in there, pick the design you want, pick the shirt, pick the sweatshirt, whatever, pick the color.
Pick the tank top.
Pick a jean red shirt, pick a Ace blue hoodie, get them all.
Might as
Green
well.
Catman tank top, that would be his choice, right? The tank top? He seems like a tank top guy.
I'm thinking that or the baseball outfit.
Sun's out, guns out.
There you go.
Peter.
Still coughing.
Damn, are you
coughing.
still dealing with that?
Not
What the
sick.
Fuck, man.
Feeling better. Ran to the end of the block. Been coughing all day. So
What a disgrace.
yep.
Jesus.
Trying to get back to my fighting weight. Not going
Yeah,
well.
good luck to you with that.
You live on the end of the block.
I know, that's the problem. That's the worst part of it. All right. So what's going on? It's mid-October. I don't know. What is it? The 19th here. October 19th.
October 19th.
Episode 127.
Wow.
Nick's dropping Halloween Whopper dumps. No.
No, I'm not eating that.
Nick doesn't eat.
We made that clear a few weeks
I don't
ago.
eat that. Nick doesn't eat hamburger meat.
We still going to do that next week?
I mean, we better. We're running out of time. We've got
Yeah, we might as well. Why
Yeah.
not?
only one more. So I guess next week is the Halloween episode.
Yeah, we won't redo the debacle of last year, the
Oh.
Paul Lynde special.
We should just do the exact same show every Halloween. How about that?
I'm going to watch that on my own time. That's for
Yeah?
sure. I enjoyed several things with that special.
What did you enjoy, Nick?
I enjoyed the flamboyant rhinestone trucker scene.
Oh, that was weird.
It was weird, but just very out of control and pretty funny. So I'll be revisiting that. Why not?
Pinky Tuscadero, is
Yeah.
that what she was in?
That's right.
Roz Kelly.
Can't get enough. Good stuff. Yeah, what was with those 70s variety shows? It was just the oddest combination of people.
It seems like you really would just be absolutely sick of everybody having a variety show and variety
There were a
shows
ton,
being on
right,
all
back
the
then?
time. I mean,
That was like the thing.
yeah, it seemed like practically everyone had a variety show, right?
The Brady Bunch.
It's kind of like when
That's all I can think
they were trying to bring it back when they gave the Osbournes that short-lived variety show.
of. What garbage that was. If
I don't
anyone-
even remember that.
Anyone who gives Kiss a hard time for being, I don't want to even say sell out, but just for willing to do anything to make a buck. How about a variety show? I'm not saying they're opposed to it, but I'm saying you should throw Ozzy in there too if we're going to pick on people for
Well,
that.
of course.
I mean, even Bruce Dickinson said it at Ozfest.
I kind of liked
in
that.
front of everybody.
Then he started getting pelted with eggs and
Yeah.
power got turned off.
And there was
From the stage.
There was an Ozzy
sure.
chant coming out of the speakers. Somehow they had an Ozzy
Yeah,
chant
loaded in.
Loaded into the
That's what they used to do with
system.
Goldberg in WCW.
Can't
Same
believe
thing.
Goldberg needed help.
I know.
That guy was on fire.
Yep.
What childish tactics,
Yeah.
mean,
I mean, it is one.
ridiculous.
It is one thing to pick on the host of the event to the crowd, but still, just throw them off the tour if it's that big of a problem.
It's not advisable, but by the same token, egging the band.
right.
and pumping through stuff through the PA while their set's going on is just outrageous behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah, just let them finish out their set and then they're fired.
I mean-
Kick them off.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, are you gonna, if you're making money off of this tour, are you gonna get rid of Maiden?
Good point.
Arguably, the biggest money maker hard rock band out there
Probably.
in the world.
Very good point.
I mean, I don't know. Them and AC/DC probably,
Nick,
right?
Nick, you're the businessman.
I'm not at all.
Yeah, you could give Sharon Osbourne a lesson or two about making money.
I'm no ICP.
Sold 17 fucking T-shirts. Suddenly you're giving advice to Sharon Osbourne. I mean, she's a piece of garbage, but, she comes from the that stock of money that above all and knows how to generate it. So,
Well, and you know, you have to hand it to Sharon for basically being responsible for Ozzy being around and getting the great bands that he's had in the past. Because from all accounts, Ozzy was not motivated to to put in all the work to get that
him
going.
off the trash heap.
Yeah.
There's no question about it. But you know, at what price?
Yeah.
But 17 T-shirts in a few days, that's...
Yeah, we'll take
that
it.
puts us eye to eye, Mrs. Osborne.
That's right. I'm looking for the appropriate sound clip.
You are
and
looking
I just
for
can't
something.
find it. So you know what that means?
No.
Perfect. Fuck. Okay, stay here and get butt fucked by 12 Neanderthals, bitch.
The delivery of that. You couldn't possibly direct someone to deliver it that
this
way.
is James Woods we're talking
one of
about,
the
a master of,
Yeah.
of cinema.
One of the all-time great American actors.
Absolutely.
No one could teach that cadence.
No.
So one more time.
I'll bet you.
Perfect. Fuck. Okay, stay here and get butt fucked by 12 Neanderthals, bitch.
So great. What a great
You,
delivery.
you know he nailed it on the first take.
Oh, yeah.
In
That's
fact, it was probably ad-libbed. It wasn't even in the script.
Right.
I just kept it rolling and like, here it is, another gem from James Woods.
If that
That's why
wasn't...
you hire him.
Yep.
If that wasn't ad-libbed, then that's even greater, because he made it sound... There was hesitation in his voice, like he was doing it off the top of his head.
Right. It's very natural acting.
Yeah, well,
That's what
it's-
makes him great.
We're talking. This is James Woods we're talking about. He's another guy I'd like to get on here.
Oh,
Him
man.
and he's on the Mendoza level, I think.
Can we figure out how to get James Woods?
You got Isai Morales.
I think
Yep, that's the trifecta, the Holy Trinity.
those three together.
Together right here on the couch.
Yep.
I'll sit on the floor.
That's like that would be like the It Might Get Loud of movies. You know,
How does
three-
Marco Mendoza fit into this?
I don't know. Why not? I guess. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we got to come up with a third
Nah.
that's in that category. Isai Morales, James Woods, and blank.
Just someone who's an incredible actor, I guess.
Oh, but someone like from the current generation, I guess.
I don't know.
Oh, because that's
want,
what it is, right? It's one.
Yeah,
from
it's
each.
multi-generational guitar players. And
Right,
it
right.
might get loud, but
All right, well, that's something to think about as we do this show.
Well, I mean, Marco Mendoza is still number one, in my opinion. If they said you can get anybody, they said Gene Simmons is on the line and Marco Mendoza is on the other.
You can only take one
You
call.
can only take one call.
You taking Marco?
well, of
Of
course.
course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Dick.
We have more to talk about with him.
Wow, he'd be far more interesting, you know, I think.
What if Chris Jericho was on the line?
Well,
Well, then I'd probably be calling collect.
reach my hand through the phone and smash his face into a turnbuckle. That's how that would go down. Yeah. All right, what do we got going with the generator today and your merchandise
Well,
stash
what
over there?
What I've got here is some, well, it kind of goes with something that happened last week, which
What is it you've got?
a very significant anniversary
Maybe that'll get charisma up.
for lovers of true hard rock albums.
Okay.
Which, what did we have? The 33rd, right? 33rd anniversary of the release of Creatures of the Night.
That sounds right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
And to celebrate such an anniversary, you know, they got those. Are they still a big deal, especially around Halloween? Those contact lenses, those cosmetic contact lenses.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while, but I hear you. Like the Michael Jackson Thriller eyes.
Yeah, like all black or
What
whatever.
have you.
Yeah. Well, I scored actually 3 of them, so we could each try them on if you guys want to.
Individuals?
It's no
3 pairs.
3 pairs. Yeah.
Okay.
Got the creatures. There. Well, let me read off the package. I don't even know this word. Chemiluminescent cosmetic contact lenses.
Where's the package? Behind me?
No, I'm holding it.
Oh, okay.
It's right here.
Okay.
So
Chemiluminescent.
like chemical.
Yeah.
Chemiluminescent
Okay.
cosmetic contact lenses, and you put them in, and they glow in the dark, just like the cover of Creatures of the Night.
Oh.
Which hence is, I guess, where the chemiluminescence comes from.
You like that, huh?
I do like that. Well, and I guess we have to clarify. It's not the Bruce Kulick cover, because there's none of that happening. That's more of like a mid '80s kind of shot, like
There's
an
a
album
Bruce
cover.
Kulick Creatures cover.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, they have two covers. Neither one has the actual guitar player who's on the album.
Yep.
There's one with Ace, one with Bruce.
Yep.
Vinny plays on the album.
He plays. He's not the only one, but
No,
yeah,
but I mean, he's like-
he's the guy. Yeah, if you're going to associate a Kiss
Yeah.
member, official,
Right.
sort of official Kiss member, who allegedly never signed his contract. Anyway, but that's
You hand him the keys to the kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
He's
Yeah,
gonna
okay.
mess it up. So how does this? How do we get a song for this?
I'm gonna pop one onto the optical, the webcam interface
Right,
here
right.
on the generator.
Okay.
Pop
go ahead.
one.
Webcam interface.
And see what happens.
Every week we're finding new capabilities in this piece of
It's an
shit.
advanced piece of equipment.
Yeah, it's an advanced piece of something.
Now, is it officially the revamped sports machine? From
It is.
George Michael sports machine.
It
that
actually
Andy
is.
found in an alley.
Mhm.
Okay, I just
Correct.
want to clarify the origin story.
Praise be his name, George Michael.
That's exactly what it was.
When did he pass away? Do we know?
We might have to.
Let's take a guess.
Okay.
Let's have fun. All three of us, and we'll see who's correct.
I'm gonna say 2002. I'm just completely grasping at straws there.
I'm gonna say 05.
Well,
I was gonna say 01, but that's too close to Chris's. I'm gonna go a few years more.
I'll go 2000. Mm-hmm. And now it's time to do something.
Now it's time to look it up.
But it's hard to do two things at once
oh,
when you're
oh.
very stupid like I am. I love his little beard. Oh, wait, that's the wrong George Michael.
Oh boy,
That's fucking Wham guy.
that's your father figure hit maker.
George Michael sports machine dies. What does that mean?
The machine or him?
Well, the
Oh,
machine is
We got
been resurrected.
we Frankenstein to this machine.
Son of a bitch. No, what were our numbers? I said 2000.
I said 05.
02.
Nick is the winner. 2009.
Wow, we lived a long time.
Good
We
for you.
damn
How
near-
old was that motherfucker?
Not that old. 70.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Leukemia.
Damn.
That'll get you.
Got old George.
Jesus, him and Swayze gone.
I thought he was older for some reason.
Guys like
that's
him
too
and
bad.
Swayze gone, and yet there's still other scumbags surviving out there. It's just not right.
The world's not a fair place. What are you going to do? So, Nick, pop that in there.
I'm gonna pop that on. We'll turn the lights down low here.
What's the attachment again, or what is this? What are you putting it
It's
on?
a contact lens into a webcam.
Yeah.
A webcam.
Yeah, because I mean, it's ultimately the eye of the
Of the sports
of
machine.
the sport of the sports
That
machine,
makes sense.
the Kiss machine.
That's nice for Daddy.
So here I go. I'm gonna go pop it on.
Yeah, pop it on there. Wrap that rascal.
This one comes off.
Psycho Circus,
It's called
In Your Face.
Hang on a minute.
This one, it doesn't come off. It came off Psycho Circus.
So, like, it was on it, and then it came off of it. So this sports machine has tricks up its sleeve. is what you're saying.
Apparently, we're getting a little bit of a curveball.
I mean, it
It obscured the vision of the webcam. Apparently,
this was a B-side to what? To Psycho Circus?
To the
or
Psycho Circus single, I believe.
Was it on? Because was it a CD single? I remember
Yeah,
you had this.
yeah, I do have it somewhere.
This isn't the one that came with the game. This was a separate. This was the one
No,
that came with
'cause-
a video or something weird.
No, you're thinking the VHS. There's the VHS
Didn't
that
that come
came
with
with the glasses.
No, that didn't come with a CD though.
No, I don't. Well, or was it a pack? It might have been a pack.
I thought it was a pack.
You might be right.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's pretty obscure, I guess.
So they released a VHS of one video?
People,
or was there other
it
shit
was a
on
video single. I think there might have been one other little thing on it, but ultimately it was like a regular version of the Psycho Circus video, and then a version that you could watch
In
with
3D?
with your 3D glasses that came with it.
What a racket they were running back
Yeah,
then.
Jesus. It's ridiculous.
Something that you're supposed to use for promotion. They sell it, and we buy it. How about that?
Yeah.
Now, what's the deal with this song? It was a B-side?
So then, I think this is what it was.
I
This
mean, they weren't
VHS.
putting out any 45 vinyl singles.
No.
B-side.
But I think they put this VHS of the video for Psycho Circus out with the CD with the song, and this
And it was
in your face.
It was the skinny CD case,
Yeah.
jewel case. You know how the CD singles had that, and then it would have a bonus track that's not on the album. It was one of those deals.
I mean, this was what? How many years ago? A lot. 17?
Yeah, 98. We don't have to look it up. It's 1998.
Well, I know that, but I mean, I want to look this thing up.
Oh, what, the song?
No, the if I'm correct that it was a pack.
Oh, okay, we'll see if it's worth like $1 zillion now.
You still have it?
Yeah, somewhere. I have the components of it. Whether I have it I could put it all together in the box. I don't know.
Mm.
There was a flood several years ago.
This is something else. Is this it?
I
It's
think
got
so.
4 CDs though. You didn't have 4 CDs.
No, those. You know what? I wonder if it's a thing where I think I have the one with Ace on it. Maybe.
I think.
No, I have the Gene one.
Gene.
I think. Yeah. So they're always playing an angle. You know, it's like same.
Get all 4.
Same thing. We'll put just 4 different graphics on it. Sell it separately.
I don't know what's going on
You know.
here with this dumb website I'm on, but I think I'm correct. It's a video with. It says Psycho Circus 3D video,
Yeah. That was it.
and then there's 2 songs on the CD that came with it.
Yep.
In Your Face and Psycho
That's
Circus.
the guy right there.
So that's it right there.
So after this episode, we will have conquered that CD single.
That's right. Who's the clown on the Psycho Circus cover?
That's a good question.
Gene Simmons.
good one.
I don't know. I'm still not 100% sure about the whole story behind it. I thought it was like a separate entity, and then Kiss kind of got attached to it, to the whole Psycho Circus thing. But then I heard that actually, like, Gene might have claimed that he came up with it.
As far as what?
As far as just the whole gimmick of, because I remember there was a comic book, action figures before.
And it wasn't Kiss related?
It was before the album. No, when I saw it, it was Kiss.
Okay.
But I always, for some reason, thought like it was maybe something that existed beforehand without them, but I'm probably wrong there.
Oh, and then like they entered the Psycho Circus.
Yeah,
somehow?
but then I had read somewhere that I think Gene I think claimed that he sort of came up with it. So I don't know. I could be wrong. There might have been all Gene.
Gene came up with a lot of stuff.
Gene came up with The Elder. Maybe came up with Psycho Circus.
Has that Elder movie come out yet?
I have no idea.
Right.
That's one of those that might take a while. That's like a GoFundMe for years and years.
Yikes.
Ridiculous. So okay, yeah, I don't know what to expect here because I was completely just Psycho Circus didn't interest me in the slightest, and
I would think that it would have, since I remember you said you watched the Unplugged and you liked it and kind of, I don't want to say got you back into it, but you're like, hey, this is good. So maybe you hadn't watched much Kiss. I think you said you kind of got back into him with Revenge, then Unplugged. Then right after that was Psycho Circus.
Was it
for a couple years?
Was it just like, okay, the reunion tour was cool, that's all I want? I don't really want an album.
I wasn't really interested in any recorded material from them, to be honest with you. So yeah, I mean, is there anything in the book about this cut, or
No.
was there anything in there about Psycho Circus at all? Or
Yeah,
was
it's the last
okay.
chapter.
But nothing about this one, huh?
Nope.
So this one's a complete mystery.
Yep.
This one, I think Gene's the main writer on this one.
I know one thing about this song. It's not, if you take all the songs from Psycho Circus and this song, it is not the worst song.
Oh, by far it's not.
Yeah. So
Yeah, good point.
Well, that's encouraging.
Yeah, because there are a couple of stinkers on
There
there.
are some I'm not looking forward to doing.
Yeah. Some real stinks. What are you doing, you
Well,
crazy? All right.
And
Yes.
it's been years since I've heard it, so I'm it's going to be kind of a surprise to me to a certain degree.
All right.
So I'm looking
All
forward
right.
to it.
Let's cue it up.
Exciting.
Let's do it.
Wow.
Thoughts?
Nice and heavy.
Pretty potent, yeah, jeez. Now, who do you think is drumming here?
I'm
Kevin Valentine?
probably. I'm guessing it's not the Catman.
I mean...
It's the Hammer. That's what we'll call him from now.
The spoiler.
Right.
Peter's dick is playing.
I don't know, but this is some pretty good stripped down rock and roll we're getting so far.
Yeah, I'm actually impressed by this. I didn't think they would be capable of this level of heaviness. Just throwing the old lineup back together, even if it's not every one of them playing on this cut, but pretty good. Ace singing, huh?
Ace Frehley on the vocals.
This is kind of a reverse Parasite.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Ace wrote that and Gene sang it. So here
Yeah.
we have a Gene joint that Ace is singing.
Ace is kind of buried in
Yeah, I was going
Little
to say
bit.
I could barely make it out until the
Is
gaps in the music.
Is that a problem with our file? Or that's just how it's mixed? He's mixed low?
I mean, this is right off of the CD.
All right.
I mean, this is not a YouTube file. This was, I have the single.
Right.
That's what this is. So, I mean,
That's what we've got in
Yeah.
our library of Kiss stuff
I
here.
don't
So,
know.
huh?
Could you pull the lyrics up, or is it worth it?
I think what does he say? I'm not gonna cut my hair. Not gonna
God.
shed my
Oh,
skin.
no. Yeah.
Jesus. A little old to be singing about this nonsense, weren't they? They were old then. This shit is like 20 years old almost.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Can you believe that?
that is amazing.
Friggin' 19 years old, Psycho Circus. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
It is.
I'll never cut my hair. I'll never shed my skin. Maybe 17 years for Psycho Circus.
Oh, whatever.
19
Same
for the
thing.
reunion tour.
A long time.
If I don't say it, someone's going to get mad.
Well, whatever. Get mad. Jesus.
The whole concept of someone getting mad. is
Exactly.
great.
Getting your dander
What
up
the
over
hell?
this nonsense.
What the hell did he just say?
Yeah.
Turning off the...
Those fucking idiots.
slamming on the brakes on the highway, turning
Yeah,
around,
exactly.
going home to the computer. I'm not making fun. It's just funny.
Throwing whatever device he's listening to
Yeah.
just onto the passenger seat in disgust.
Right. I'm very happy that people listen. Very happy.
of course.
So I'm not being an ass about that. It's
No,
just funny.
but it's always a good thing to make a point of the potential obsessiveness of the Kiss fan.
Yeah, it's more of what it is than
Well,
anything.
actually, we got a direct message on Facebook from a guy who's been listening. I think he came on board recently.
we
He
still got
enjoys
new
it.
ones.
But he made a point of mentioning that one of the things he doesn't like is when we say that we're not familiar with the song.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And I'm just, I don't know what to tell you. It's like, you know, what you're not going to get from this podcast is two things. One, quality entertainment. And two, a bunch of BS. We're not going to research the songs and the stuff that we're not familiar with ahead of time, and then come on here and act like we've heard it for years and we're experts on it.
Right.
I think it's more fun to get the spontaneous reaction.
Well, that's exactly. And that's also the beauty of the random song, is we don't know what's coming at us, and we just shoot from the hip, basically.
And maybe the second point that could be made is, well, then why do you even do this if you don't know every song? But I don't know. It's fun.
Well,
we
why
felt
not?
like it.
Is the other question.
Yeah. But I mean, there are some songs we missed over time.
Well, yeah. I mean, there are tons of other Kiss podcasts out there, and I'm sure they're jockeying for position to be the experts of the universe. We've never claimed to be that.
No,
ever.
We're three guys, and this is the only thing all three of us like, I think. So we're like, yeah, Kiss is cool. All right, we can hang out and talk about that.
Yeah,
we wouldn't have anything else to talk about.
So yeah, I mean, Psycho Circus completely not on my radar, and certainly not this song. I didn't even know such a thing existed before today. So.
Where did you get that?
I thought you got it for me.
Oh,
might have been a
bad memory.
Might have been an occasion, Christmas, birthday, something.
Couple years of drinking heavily ruined my memory. Age 20 to 23.
An A1 burger. It's gonna push it over the edge.
Yep.
Wearing Dusty Rhodes costumes and pissing himself in public.
That was 22.
Those
so
were good
that
times.
fell right in that window. Yeah.
Those were good times.
I guess so.
All right, let's proceed.
This is sounding very weird.
Yeah, the vocals are indistinguishable. Maybe that's a good thing. Who knows?
Well, I mean, lyrically, he's just...
Now, you've heard this before, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember this being that murky in the vocal mix when you first heard it? I mean,
I don't know.
Might be something wrong.
Unless
here.
it's something with our hookup.
Give
here.
me 1 second. I'm gonna do something. You guys can entertain everyone.
Okay, let's.
Why did
everyone.
I put Kiss You? What am I doing? Kiss YouTube. That's what I'm trying to type.
Oh, we're gonna pull one up on there and see if it's a little better. Yeah, I mean, I guess it could be the rip off of my disc. Maybe something happened. I don't know.
What is this? I Want to Rock and Roll All Night song. Sounds cool.
Never heard of it.
It's a good one.
That'll be one we'll say. I'm not familiar with this.
Yeah,
one.
right.
What is this?
This one escaped me. I don't know what to expect.
Escaped me.
But it's, has rock and roll in the title, so maybe you'll be good.
I'm expecting up-tempo.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. This might be loud. I'm trying to catch it
boy.
before it blows up.
Great.
Go.
At least people are warned.
All right, hold on. Hold on.
All right, he's
where
working
we
on
are
it.
now.
See, this is why Andy is the best producer in the business.
See, someone
It's
noticed.
like, oh no, there's a problem. He turns into the professor, and just he makes it work.
Ace is giving me the thumbs up on this
See?
YouTube video. All right, here we go.
Let's see, maybe this is better.
Barely,
Not really.
right?
It's a little more.
it's not
more up.
It's a little bit more. So
I guess we can go off of that one. I don't know.
Yeah, might
let's
as
keep it
well.
here. Kind of neglected the mix, maybe. They're like, let's just get another song on there so people buy this thing.
yeah, who cares? They don't even care at this point. At that point, putting out quality be damned. That's kind of our motto with this podcast as well. But
Right.
anyway, I guess discernible vocals is what we want here. But just make sure you have those lyrics handy, because I mean the title of the song is "In Your Face."
In your face.
Oh God, is this another one of Gene's "I'm Gonna Live My Life" anthems?
Sure is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for Christ's sake.
100%.
All right, I'll give you a quick overview. I'll never cut my hair.
Tired theme.
I'll never shed my skin. I won't give in, because that's the original sin.
Yeah, good one. I won't take my T-shirt off.
Did he have his pants off, or were they just down?
I think down.
I don't know. I think he went full Winnie the Pooh there. just shirt on, nothing else. I kind of respect that.
Yeah, it's kinda
not
cool.
a bad way to go, especially when you're standing up like that.
Yeah.
I actually got to give him credit for that.
I think we just did.
You're singing
Yeah.
that same old song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gee, we haven't touched on this theme ever in the Kiss catalog.
Well, and this is not unfamiliar as far as with Ace Frehley on vocals, because he had a few songs on his solo albums with
Similar.
very same theme. Yeah, you know,
I mean, it was
live the rock and roll lifestyle. Don't let anybody tell you not to. You know, whatever.
It was
Bunch of nonsense. But
that was a formula when you needed some anthems, right? I don't know. Speaking to your
yeah,
audience.
I mean, yeah. It and it works. It gets through to people. So
That's not a thing anymore. There's no don't tell me to cut my hair or dress a certain way. That's
Yeah,
not
I don't even know what these bands nowadays are singing about. No, I don't care
I
either.
don't even know who the bands are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, but like Mumford and Sons.
Well, they're just singing love songs.
they're
but,
just singing. My heart's broken.
but I don't know if
Every
that
song.
counts. I would think that the equivalent of this, now don't get mad at me, people, would be like EDM stuff,
No idea what that is.
electronic dance.
How is
Oh,
that
okay.
the equivalent
The-
of Kiss?
Well, I don't mean it that way, but I mean the equivalent of, back when, well, this is even dated for 98, but like the theme of like rebellious youth, don't tell me how to cut my hair. Like people who were listening to that were teenagers, and now they listen to electronic dance music and do Molly.
Right, it's
You know,
just
it's
a
like-
vehicle for how many drugs you can do.
Right.
you know?
So I don't even know what that music is.
It's just like random barking out of profanity, using vocal tracks as like sound effects, basically.
I'm into it.
Of course, that's my clueless observation of it. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but
This might be a question for your friend Arturo. I think he might know something.
I wonder
about
he
this
might.
stuff.
We might have to get him on the line.
We might have to try to get him going.
I don't know
here.
if he's available at this short notice. He's a busy, important man.
Yeah, you're right. Well,
He's probably doing the Winnie the Pooh routine right now. That would be totally him. I could picture it. In fact, I have pictured it several times.
Maybe the most cliched lyric in the Kiss catalog thus far.
yeah.
And
Asking
that
no
was
questions,
what?
I'll tell you no
Yeah,
lies.
well,
And I'll never say never, I'll never say die, right?
Is that one that's in
What
others?
is this, a Justin Bieber song? I mean, the music's great. The vocal delivery is actually surprisingly good, but my God, these fucking lyrics.
Yeah.
Ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies. I mean, come on.
It's crap.
Jesus, how many times has that lyric been used across the rock and roll pantheon over the decades?
Much,
Jesus.
much.
Again, lazy songwriting.
Well, I mean, sound-wise and heaviness and the whole vibe of it is great, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, lyrically it belongs on a B-side, but everything else, man, I'm digging it. It's redeemed.
Why not
with
rewrite it?
everything else.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think you'd be like, all right, we got something here, but these lyrics aren't up to snuff. Let's see what we can do.
I don't know. Maybe it's because Ace sang it. And they're like, nah, you already had one on the
Yeah,
album.
it's probably another attempt by Gene to sabotage Ace.
Even though he wrote it, he still did it to
Doing
screw
his
with.
cast-offs, thinking, finish the job he tried to start with the solo albums, and it totally backfired on him.
Isn't Gene allegedly supposed to make a vocal appearance on Ace's upcoming covers album?
Really?
Did anybody else hear that?
No.
I had heard that might happen. That'd be interesting. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that I want a covers album from Ace, but
Yeah, after the Joker.
yeah,
oh,
that,
dear.
Hopefully, it'll be full
That
on
was
redemption.
unfortunate.
Unfortunate. A lot of covers
Well, they
albums.
did, like, Fox on the Run. He's done. That was all right.
Which that was a good one because, and I think Andy used to say it too, that when I heard the original, like on the radio, it might have been when I was driving with Andy, and we both had the same revelation. Like, wow, this guy sounds like Ace.
It sounded like Ace to begin with.
It's kind of like when Billy Idol did a version of "Don't You Forget About Me," that Breakfast Club song.
Oh, right.
A lot of people thought that was him. Then he did a cover of it.
Right.
And it works. Why not?
Why not? I understand
Makes
Ace is
sense.
going to have the members of the Beatles reunited on his solo album.
Good for him.
More on that later.
The Ace is in your face.
It sure is.
For God's sake.
Another thing harkening back to his solo career.
Yeah, this is like Rock Soldiers style.
Had an ace in his deck.
Yeah.
And the most shameless of usage of that was from the cover of Do You Want My Love?
He did that too.
He did.
Right.
I think it went. One of them. One of the choruses went. Do you want my face? Do you want the ace?
Oh boy.
So
Brother
it
almighty.
could be worse than what we're getting here.
Is there more of a douchebag move than to refer to yourself in the third person?
And as the something.
Well, there's
that makes it even
yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
Chris is upset.
What did he say? I've been saved by my guitar.
Sure did.
And that's so.
Yeah.
That's such an Ace Frehley thing to say.
Yeah.
That's his latest album. He's got a thing. He's referring to his guitar as being there to save him ultimately.
Oh man!
I'm watching Chris percolate over here.
I think I'm convinced that Gene was just trying to sabotage Ace here, and it's working. And
Just making
case.
a mockery of him.
Yeah, just treating him like a trained chimp. Here's the song. Go up and sing it. I'm going to write the stupidest lyrics
It's
I can.
a parody of an Ace song.
Exactly. What's he gonna? What's next? Is he gonna start talking about how much he drinks? Again with that?
Yes.
Oh man.
God.
We
We got it the first time. We're not going to ask you any questions.
This episode would be the optimum video podcast episode
For people to look at us.
to watch.
To watch Chris,
because we're all very animated. This
Yeah,
episode.
right.
This is fantastic.
The next chunk after these lyrics has a really good one. A real doozy in it.
Yeah.
So something
All
to
right.
look forward to.
I'll never say never, yeah, I'll never say die. You might be hallucinating, and I can't tell if you're on.
Hold on.
Go back.
What
a
did he
second.
say?
We had a technical difficulty.
I don't think that was me. I think that was in the song, in the
Uh-oh.
file, which might suck here. Hold on.
Never say never, yeah, I'll never say die. You might be hallucinating, and I can't tell if you're on. Or I can't.
That was me. But anyway,
What did he say?
I can't tell if you're hallucinating.
you might be hallucinating. I can't tell if you're on glue. One of the worst lyrics ever.
Wow.
On glue.
I know. That was actually when I worked at Guitar Center. That was one of our catchphrases when we'd bring, when some prick would, want to buy something for, below our cost. So we'd actually be losing money. And he'd, demand that we go...
I'll give you $800 for that, even though the list price is $2,200.
Right. And he'd, stand his ground and demand that we do the ritual of, okay, I got to talk to my manager about this.
Price match nothing.
Go
really.
up to the office and put the deal on the table and our store manager at the time. His stock phrase was, "What is this guy on glue?"
That's a great one.
It is a great one.
bringing
We
that
use
back.
that all the time. On glue is great.
I'm bringing that back tomorrow at
Yeah.
work.
You drop the Lloyd Bridges in Airplane still when he's got a tube of model glue up his nose. Yeah. On glue is good. That's pretty good. That's funny. Hallucinating on glue.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is what I want. I think you know it's true.
Quick thing about that lyric. He threw that in there. I can't tell if you're on glue. And you think it's going to rhyme with something really important. Like that was the one that was kind of like squeezed in there.
Uh-huh.
But he didn't really say anything else. He said,
He rhymed it with true. At the
yeah,
end
but you
there,
think it would be like an important line.
It was one of those run-on kind of lines where it
Yeah.
goes past the cadence of where you think it's going to stop.
What I can't have is what I want. I think you know it's true. What a waste.
What a waste of glue.
Yeah.
Having glue in there.
Yeah.
You think that would be in there to really just, not deliver a knockout punch, and it turned out it's not.
I mean, what would be a better rhyme for that? I mean, you're on glue, and it's like something about having one red and one orange shoe. the Ace Frehley popular story there.
That's
Yeah, since this is supposedly his personal anthem, the Spaceman.
You could say, Peter is the guy I blew.
So is that supposed to be a guitar solo there? Because that shit was buried too.
There wasn't
Another,
really.
hatchet job by Gene. Just
See, right there, you got to give Ace the guitar. I mean, it doesn't make sense, and I wonder if he even played on this. It kind of sounds like him playing the rhythm, but it could very well not be. And we did not get a triumphant Ace Frehley solo there.
that rhythm chord progression is reminiscent of All Night a little bit.
Yeah, with that slide kind of thing going
So that
on.
could
with
have
the
been
chords.
Paul playing, but if that was supposed to be a guitar solo break there, I could barely hear it,
Yeah.
So, I don't know. This is just a front-to-back hatchet job by Gene, just hanging Ace out to dry, and he's just a willing participant at this point. All right, now we're hearing some guitar.
Yeah.
That could very well be Ace.
Yeah, so,
But then they're singing over it. It's kind of a strange placement for a lead.
Yeah.
It's like a lead with a chorus in it.
yeah, that's not unprecedented.
No, but they had that whole space that was blank before it.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on.
That's a little
there.
weird.
I don't know what was happening there. That was a nice little phrase there, that sort of descending thing he did.
That really, yeah. I think that's Ace.
Sounded like Ace.
I would say that's Ace. Which is,
Yeah,
hey,
almost.
that's good. We that's what we wanted, and we got it immediately afterwards.
Almost she-esque, that little phrase there.
True.
Or Alive by Pearl Jam-esque, whichever your preference. Throw that out for your brother Jay.
There you go.
He'll be excited.
Yeah, we won't forget that, Ace. Thanks for the reminder. We also won't forget to not ask you no questions.
Right.
Since you said that twice.
right, who?
That's right,
That's right,
Curly.
girl.
I
Is that
thought-
what he said?
He said Curly because isn't that one of his catchphrases?
Did he say
too?
Curly? I
Calling
hope
people-
Curly.
I hope he said Curly.
Isn't that an
I
AC?
thought he said girl.
And he calls people
That's
Curly.
right, girl.
I don't know,
That
man.
could be Curly.
I think that was Curly.
That's great.
One more time.
If it was Aaron, he would have said baby girl in that instance. That's right, baby girl.
I'm going Curly.
I'm the ace. Is that what he said? That's right. I'm the ace.
How long was that cut?
3:33.
Not bad. Thank God it wasn't longer.
So lyrically, was this as good as the song in Boogie Nights that they were recording?
Oh, you got the touch.
It's pretty close.
Jeez. I always like to bring that one up when we have cliched lyrics.
Oh yeah, a hilarious scene.
So that was, that was a nice surprise from the song
Yeah,
generator.
musically, it was better than I expected. But Jesus, H. Christ, those lyrics.
I wonder if we had any listeners out there that didn't know this one. That kind of know most of the songs in the catalog. I wonder if we stumped anybody.
Oh, I doubt
You
it.
doubt, yeah, especially with YouTube and everything being out there.
Well, plus everybody out there knows more about Kiss than we do.
That's true.
So I mean, we're not stumping anybody. The only edge we have on them is all this exclusive merchandise
That's
we get
true.
in here every week,
Absolutely.
and then this song generator.
And you
Refurbished sports machine.
probably don't drive while wearing the chemiluminescent contact
Was that
lenses.
bad?
Well,
for
no,
you?
it's
I don't
not
think you
supposed
want.
to do
I don't
that.
think you want illumination around your eyeball while you're driving, especially.
Good to know.
Just thought of that.
It might simulate being on glue if you had that going.
On glue.
I can't tell if you're on glue. Oh, I am. I'm on glue.
Some low life crumb on glue.
Right. The original crystal meth glue.
That was it, huh?
Yeah, well, that was the cheap high model glue.
Wow.
And then for, how old were these guys when Psycho Circus came out? 40s?
Yeah, like 40.
Singing about being on glue. It's just
40s.
Probably mid 40s.
Six.
Yeah.
baffling where that was coming from.
Well, I'm thinking that's Gene occasionally will throw out the anti-drug, anti-recreational drug kind of lyric. I think that's probably
it?
where that came from. It
What are you on glue?
might have been because it was Ace too. He's gonna. It made him think of it like he always rags on Ace for chemical dependency in the past.
All right. Even
So-
though you won't be there to see it, I'm making a promise. I will use that line 10 times at work tomorrow to different
Oh,
people.
it's a great one.
Please send me a message of your best scenario that you
I could
capitalized
put my
on.
phone in my pocket and put it on sound record and just walk around and say it to people all day.
I might have to bring that back, too. Like I said, that was a staple at Guitar Center.
All right. We encourage all listeners
Let's bring
to
it
secretly
back.
record you telling people they're on glue or asking.
Hashtag on
Yeah.
glue.
Hashtag on glue
Yeah.
and send us your audio file of you accusing someone. Go to a drive-through.
What are you on glue?
Yeah.
Will they tell you the price?
Lamar Odom found unresponsive in a brothel. Hashtag on glue.
There you go.
Wow.
Apparently, he was also on herbal Viagra.
I saw a headline that said practically every kind of recreational drug.
Yeah,
was in the
that guy
system.
was simply determined to end it.
So there might have been some glue elements going on there.
There was something. I mean, he clearly he was determined to just finish it. So, in fact, by the time this podcast hits the airwaves, he might be gone.
They might have
He might be
unplugged him by then.
fucking gone at this point.
That's true. He still draws breath as we're speaking. So
Barely, though.
I'm worm food.
yeah, he's headed in
Terrible.
that direction. My God, somebody else the Kardashians have killed. I mean, Jesus Christ, they killed that one woman in the car accident. They turned Bruce Jenner into a woman.
They're so brave. They're
And
such a
they've
brave
killed
family.
Lamar Odom. My
Jeez.
God, the carnage. Those freaks. It's all Ryan Seacrest's fault. Fuck him.
I agree.
Pitbull needs to topple him for good.
Oh, let's hope that comes in a couple of months.
That's got to be.
I hope that was not a one-off.
That's got to
Oh
be.
no, that's a new tradition.
I hope
Make
so.
no mistake about it.
You know, it's been a while since we've talked about Pitbull.
It has been a while. He's got something going on in Vegas. I keep checking his site for any tour dates. I blew it missing that show back in February. Totally
They
should've
wanted a
done
lot
it.
of money, and it just was not happening for me.
It was like what, a couple $100.
Well,
for
because
those
and it
tickets.
was a co-headlining tour, so
You know, I went to the urgent care like a week ago after the last podcast when I was coughing up a storm. I'm not big on the urgent care, but I went there, and they had Empire on, that show on Fox.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the Queensryche song was on.
No,
I've
not
been
that
much more excited about that.
No, that song's going to be stuck in my head. It's going to replace
That's okay.
Hall of the Mountain King for one day. But anyway, I'm there, and Empire's on, so I'm in the waiting room. And there was this Pitbull scene where him and some fictitious character are doing a song together at a party.
Oh,
Him wearing a white suit, dancing around.
oh come on.
So, thought of you guys. Your
Hey,
love
that's-
for the bull.
As soon as the New Year season is upon us, I will be obsessed with him and Fred Astaire once again. So
A combination of the two.
it's they should have one of those hologram things.
I was
going.
just about to say
that would be
do
that would be
a
magic.
mashup from Beyond the Grave.
They could do like one of those Paula Abdul Dancing with the Cartoon. They could just
Yeah.
like green screen Pitbull in there dancing
I mean,
around with Fred Astaire.
How great would it be if on this year's New Year's Eve Revolution, Pitbull's Revolution, if he had like a scene from Top Hat, and Pitbull came out with the white tie and tails and the top hat, and was just there dancing along.
I don't know if you should say this on the show. You might want to just call Pitbull directly.
It's too late.
You let the cat out of the bag.
let the bull out of the bag. The bull is loose on the streets.
He should listen to this show for ideas, because everything you're saying, unless he already
I think
used
that would be the money.
bull
right
out of
there.
the bag is great.
I would finish Seacrest in one fell swoop if he did that.
You know, I don't.
All the more reason why he should do it.
A lot of the listeners have been confused in the past when Pitbull comes up and your love for Pitbull, the two of you. But I don't think any of us disagree that we would like to see Pitbull topple Ryan Seacrest.
And if Jenny McCarthy's never on TV again, that would be all right too.
Yeah, I don't think anyone
She's
would
part of
complain.
that Seacrest crew.
Oh yeah, I mean that's just an unholy union. And again, let's just lay it out there. Ryan Seacrest has killed Lamar Odom. I mean, we can't have it.
Dolly.
Killed the man. A 2-time NBA champion.
What, like 15-year pro career?
Yeah.
Dead. Whole life to look forward to. Tens of
Exactly.
millions of dollars.
Is he for sure on? Is that what they're saying? He's on the way out for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean,
That's
like
too
I
bad.
said, we're doing this a few days in advance. By the time October 19th rolls around, I fully expect Lamar Odom to be dead.
Wow.
We'll see, but
Could be wrong, but
yeah, I mean, look how long Bobby Christina held on.
Damn.
Months.
that was a long time. She never turned around, huh?
No.
They unplug her, or did she just die?
I don't
I don't even
know.
know.
I don't remember. I don't keep tabs on it, but
You don't keep tabs on Bobby Christina?
I keep tabs on Bobby, the husband, the patriarch. He's
Alright.
next. That guy's going to go down in flames soon.
You think so? You don't think he's saved by all the
no.
tragedy in his
I
life?
don't think so.
Time
Well, Bobby, we're praying for you.
Time will
about
tell.
that. Bobby with a Y. Only time will tell.
Mist-
All right. Hey, so we've been chatting for a while. We need to vote. this
Yeah, we
song.
need to
we
vote
skipped
on
over
this.
I
the
thought
voting.
we were going to say, all right, that's it for this week.
No, we skipped right over. So, I don't know who wants to go first. Raise your hand. Nick. Okay.
Hallelujah. It's got the lyric issue that we were talking about the whole time with really bad cliches. But musically, I love it. Ace sounds great on it, even though it's kind of hard to hear him in whatever mixes we're able to scrounge up here. I can't send this one down. This would be a great wrestling entrance song. I like it. I've always liked it ever since I got this. The single. I think maybe it wouldn't have belonged on the album just because of the way the album turned out. But if they had more songs like this, then it'd be interesting to hear what the album would have been. I don't think it fit as the album is. Like if you tack this one on, it would maybe stand out
of place.
Yeah, it'd be a little sore thumb maybe. But,
right.
But I've always liked it, so hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Who's going next? Who's next?
Me?
Sure.
All right, I'm setting it down.
Damn.
Yeah. This is a clear hit piece by Gene to cast Ace in a bad light. I just can't endorse that. It's bullshit. Ace doesn't need Gene writing him his own anthem, proclaiming himself as the spaceman and all this other jazz. I mean, the On Glue lyric, classic, the music good and stuff, but my interpretation of the motives of this song, I just can't endorse it. Down to hell with this thing.
There you have it.
And diminutive Andrew, which is for the listeners who aren't sure, that's the Andy's Little Richard. That's what I call his.
Could have had a career as
his
a Little Richard impersonator.
Diminutive Andrew
With my Jersey Shore wig, tried to gel it.
I don't think enough listeners really saw that video because there was
on
hardly
Facebook.
any sort of comment on there.
There was no fanfare for that.
What video was that?
See, not even
Chris
everyone in the
didn't
room
even see
saw
it.
it.
All right, you'll have to put that on as a separate post,
All right.
just because we're talking about it now.
We were talking about Paul Stanley's Soul Station, and I posted a strange video from our the movie my friend Vernon and I were working on that never came to see the light of day. But it's sort of me doing like a Little Richard knockoff.
Really? Yeah,
Very
I totally
weird.
missed that.
Yeah,
It's pretty incredible.
very strange stuff.
Andy and drag.
How'd
if
you
ever
get
wanted
that?
to
How'd
see
you
that.
wrestle that footage away from Vernon?
It took a lot. That's
Yeah.
all I've seen.
I think the story behind it is just as good as the video.
Oh yeah, it was just we were actually hanging out working on this stupid movie, and we were listening to Little Richard in the car, and I was like, man, every one of these songs is identical. Like, it would take like no time to write these once you got one down. He's like, bullshit, couldn't write one of these. I was like, dude, I could write one right now, and it literally was like 1 minute, lyrics and all.
And now the world can hear what you came up with.
Yeah, and then if you wanted, I mean, it's like 30 seconds on that video, but if you wanted, you just stretch it to 2.5 minutes.
Oh yeah, throw in a piano solo.
Yeah.
And back then the singles were 2 minutes,
Right.
not even 2.5.
Right. So there you go.
So what's your vote? Good man.
You know, I was kind of torn on this one, and I think the reason I was torn. Now I'm going to play a home loser guy producer who, has no weight to throw around. But if I was the producer of Psycho Circus and this came in as a demo, I'd be like, ooh, this is something we should work on and make one of the songs, on the album. But as it is, and with these lyrics, it's just kind of, I don't want to say it sucks because there's potential there. But it's just like, it seems like it's, rushed through, like it's a Little Richard song.
There's parallels.
Yeah, like, it's like,
So
whatever, that rhymes, that's fine, whatever.
You really have to repost that.
All right.
That deserves a standalone.
Just the look, the way you're staring into the camera at certain points.
So weird.
It's so weird. It's so funny.
That's
though.
crazy.
I don't know. It's fantastic.
Well, thank you for saying that. That's all that's
I
ever come out.
Hope you
from
don't
that
mind
bizarre
me.
movie.
Hope you don't mind me taking liberties and naming your character.
That's fine.
Okay.
It was Little Andy, but
I thought because
but it wasn't actually named.
He wasn't Little Ricky. He was Little Richard.
Right.
So it's got to be Andrew.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm okay with that.
There's a reason behind it.
Gotcha.
So that's that, I guess. Let's.
There's only one other way to say
rubber
that.
stamp it.
That's just the fucking way it is.
Good stuff.
When's he coming around?
Anka would have worked on this song for a while.
He would have spent some time.
He would have worked it out.
Anka was no opponent of formula himself.
True.
Yeah, I'm sure, right?
Hey, whatever works. Whatever gets the job done.
I find it wonderful that Michael Jackson's posthumous career is almost completely dependent on one Paul Anka as far as songwriting went.
Because what was his thing?
Because I think both big singles he's had since he died were written by Paul Anka.
That's weird.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that Love Never Felt So Good. That was
Paul Anka wrote that?
He wrote that one, and
Get outta
John.
here.
There's an old live Johnny Mathis version from like early mid '80s
Of that song?
Of that song.
I didn't know
That's
it
an
was an
oldie.
old song.
Yeah, it's an
Wow.
oldie. That This Is It song was. There's that whole story where they didn't even know that he wrote it, and then he had to call him and say,
How about
"Hey, I
Paul
wrote that."
Anka and Pitbull together?
Oh,
How fucking
what a-
amazing would that be?
Paul Anka at
It's
the
two giants of entertainment coming together.
All right, that's another one. The New Year's Revolution.
I mean, that
Paul
would
Anka at the piano and Pitbull kind of leaning up against it.
that would put the Tony Bennett Lady Gaga union to shame instantly.
You know, there's a break in Paul Anka's tour schedule from December 11th to January 12th. Plenty of
Be
time.
rehearsing with the Bull down in Miami Beach.
Oh, you should show up there. Are you kidding? That'd be great.
That would be
That would be
incredible.
another move that would finish Secret.
How are we not producing this this special?
We need to get in touch with Pitbull.
I mean,
these are good ideas, you know.
everybody be talking about it the next day.
Yep.
I'll be talking about it either way.
We
That's
should
the only time I tweet is when
New Year's Eve.
or when Pitbull's doing something. Yeah.
Right. We should save up and go see Paul Anka January 27th in Cairo, Egypt.
Oh boy! Wow,
The three of us.
that would be amazing.
Yeah. The Gezira exhibition grounds in Cairo.
So did you see the pyramids? No, went to a Paul Anka show.
Yep.
Got Domino's and then went home the next
They
day.
have Domino's in Egypt.
They probably do.
Pull another One Live Kiss performance.
Get tossed out of there.
You know, the after party would be fake canceled, so we wouldn't show up at the pyramids or whatever.
I'm not misbehaving in any Middle Eastern countries. That's for sure.
Good point.
You don't get out of that.
Yeah, you'd be fucking caned in the public square.
What was that? Return to Paradise? Was that Vince Vaughn movie where they had a little bit of marijuana in some other country and they ended up hanging the guy for it or something like that? You don't want to mess around.
Not seeing that movie.
No, wasn't a great movie, but it just reminded me of that. That made me think, yeah, you don't want to mess around in other countries.
Nope, not advisable.
Nope. So, you guys ready to go home?
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch the Diminutive Andrew video
There you go.
as soon as I get home.
All right.
I'm gonna
Well,
go home and do it Winnie the Pooh style.
good for you.
Yeah, why not?
Go brush my teeth Winnie the Pooh style. later.
So, so before we end the show, your homework for the week: buy a Pod of Thunder T-shirt and record yourself accusing someone of being on glue and send it to us.
Use the on glue hashtag.
There you go.
Take a picture of yourself wearing the shirt. Hopefully not Winnie the Pooh style. And,
You know, I wouldn't
and
even be
post
opposed
it.
to that.
Just
Well-
pixelate out your groin area,
There you go.
if you would.
Yeah, that's acceptable. It's welcome.
All right.
I can totally see our friend Fatty Tuna doing
Oh, he'd be all for it.
it that way. He ordered a shirt, so
He's
I
a good
can
man.
totally see it
Yeah.
happening.
Oh, you know, he also sent me some merchandise from his restaurant.
Oh, I was wondering. I was curious about that. Yeah.
Yeah, got some shirts, got some hats, good stuff.
He sent you hats?
Board and
Where
Brew.
is this shit?
It's in my dressing room.
Get it out, man.
All right, I'll show you before you leave. Board and Brew.
We need
If you're
to
on
get
the West Coast. Hit up a
hats
Board
with,
and Brew.
yeah, there you go. If you're ever in San Diego area or whatever, apparently this place is just getting rave reviews.
It shits in the mouth of Rockin' Brews.
Yes, I was going to say. I was just about to say
Wow.
that. Rockin' Brews is the sea crest to This
Board and
guy's
Brew.
Board and Brew's pit bull. No
Yep.
question about it.
There you go. They got rat at Rock and Brew. This place is grade A food. I can't say that. I'm going to get sued.
No,
Rock and Brew is probably great stuff.
Can't
Can't say they have a rat in the food. I don't think that's legal, even on a podcast of this level.
I would imagine untrue as well.
Right. But Board and Brew, our official endorsement. Rock and Brews, whatever.
Oh, and speaking of endorsements, I just real quick want to thank Podcast because they've been playing our little ad almost every week lately.
Wow.
So thanks to those guys. They're trying to help us out.
That's very nice. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Thanks to the almighty Podcast.
If
Now,
anyone-
there's a podcast made up of guys who actually know something about the band.
Yes.
You're not going to get that here.
No.
if you stumbled onto this looking for that,
Yeah.
let's point you in the direction of Podcast.
If you came here in search of knowledge, it was a bad move on your part.
If you want to be told to go hashtag unglue for the next week,
Right.
then you're in the right place.
Exactly.
You want to send Winnie the Pooh style T-shirt pictures to someone? This is your podcast. All right, I think it's time to go home.
That killed it.
Say something funny.
Oh, okay. Let's see. We have to do a.
Really funny.
We have to
bumper.
improvise a bumper intentionally.
Yep.
I
I didn't roll
something hilarious.
I didn't roll enough before the show.
Oh
like I
wow.
normally do.
I don't know, man. I'm spent. Just you didn't get us talking about James Woods. Oh no, that was during the show.
That was during the show.
Oh, never mind.
What was that one?
Do it yourself, you chicken shit cocksucker!
Perfect. Fuck. Okay, stay here and get butt fucked by 12 Neanderthals, bitch.